Welcome to yet another manga live reaction. Okay. Now, just as a little warning before we start, I've got my fan on in the background. It's probably going to make a little bit of like a humming noise. It's not going to be much, but just like as a little warning, just in case you're trying to figure out what that sound is. But yeah, chapter 276 of My Hero Academia. Last chapter ended with what? Shigaraki kind of semi confronting Aizawa. So I really wonder if Aizawa, because everyone's been theorizing that Aizawa is going to get dequirked because maybe Shigaraki has like some remaining quirk bullets or something, or maybe he's just going to use All for One to steal Aizawa's quirk. I don't know, but everyone's been theorizing that Aizawa is about to be dequirked somehow. So I really wonder if it's actually about to happen. Thankfully, I haven't been spoiled at all on this chapter, so I'm gonna hopefully be surprised at some of the outcomes. All right, chapter 276. Chop. I got to do all the sound effects. You already know. Chop chop. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not doing that sound effect. Reporting live above Jakku City. Are you seeing this? Nearly a third of the city's been reduced to ashes. Just below us are dozens of heroes and police officers evacuating citizens in incredible numbers. Wait, are they still evacuating? I thought they already evacuated everyone. I've got a really, really bad memory, so I swear it was like they were. Oh no, they were in the middle of evacuating everyone, huh? They were in. Yeah, yeah. Like all the students were in the middle of evacuating everyone. Okay. It's a horrific scene and reminiscent of Deka City from last year. What? Well, okay, last year doesn't actually mean like a whole year ago, so okay. Because of all the dust and debris, it's hard to make out what's happening. The heroes seem to be fighting with something. Yes, something, not a person. Shigaraki is the embodiment of destruction right now. Hosu City, Kamino Ward. This is yet another large-scale act of terrorism like the one that began like the ones that began happening last year. They're going to repeat the same thing here in Jakku. Just what is going on in this country nowadays. The boomers. What's going on in this country? Back in my day, we had the Garden of Eden. Like, this country is falling apart. Just where exactly are we headed for now? I like all for one is definitely controlling things. Some people are just like I've heard some people like the voice in in Shigaraki's head is not actually All for One himself, more like the All for One quirk comes with some kind of inherent evil inside of it. Like I've heard people say something like that. I don't see that at all. I think it's definitely All for One, kind of speaking to Shigaraki, kind of controlling Shigaraki. I was going to say this in one of my review for last chapter, but I never did the review. But I think All for One is controlling Shigaraki so that Shigaraki can get the One for All quirk for him. And then once Shigaraki gets the One for All quirk, he's just going to take back All for One and One for All for himself. He's just using Shigaraki as some kind of like kind of as like a fetcher. He nurtured and raised Shigaraki so that he can be a good fetcher for him, since he's all messed up and stuff with his because of his fight with All Might. His face is messed up, his body's messed up, so he can't do it himself, and so he's using Shigaraki to do it. That's what it seems like to me. Like if Hori does something different, I'd be surprised, but I feel like that's where this is going. Shigaraki's just kind of being controlled. I highly like. I need to go back to chapter live reaction. I know, but I highly doubt that All for One is just the good guy dad that some people seem to think he is. He's like a massive villain. He is the big villain. Of course, he's going to have ulterior motives. Of course, he's going to have some evil master plan where he's manipulating people. That's what he is. But back to the live reaction. Sorry. Are we headed? Wait. Okay. All right, we got the heroes. Blah, 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 I like that little semi like torn cape Shigaraki has right now. He's looking kind of like I forgot what superhero or villain it was. No, I'm not going to stay on this. Kill anyone in sight. I'm guessing he's talking to the League of Friends, Toga and Giga. Endeavor, Kido, I've got it ready for you. Go. Endeavor sidekick Kido. Quirk, trajectory. He can manipulate the trajectory of things. Alright, that's a pretty cool quirk. The website's lagging because all these ads. Shigaraki can't use his quirk. It would have been great if you had seen him out of sight. And if you touch the ground, wait, your ankle's twisted. Thank you. Wait, what? If you touch the ground, it would have been okay. Whatever. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, Manuel. Your eyes. Wait. Is that like his name, Manuel? Or am I just illiterate and that actually says manual? I don't know. I'm not good at anything related to English. English is my first language, by the way. I just am really bad at it. Your eyes. There's my fan, just in case you aren't hearing it. Your eyes will get irritated if you overexert them, and you'll end up closing your eyes. Consider this a team up. You have killed so many. This is... that's used against high-end. The fire fingers, the Basby. Of course it's not going to do anything. That hurts, you know. God, I love that just... pure evil smile Shigaraki has. The embodiment of destruction right there. That wasn't him using a quirk. That was just his natural strength. He moves so freely even in the air with only the quirkless power he wields. Then that leap must have been too. That kind of strength. It's like... wait, it's not on par with All Might himself, of course. Excessive modifications to the body take a toll on the brain. Wait. Oh. Wait. Alright, let me reread that. That wasn't him using a quirk. That was just his natural strength, of course. I'm pretty sure everyone figured that out. He moves so freely even in the air with only the quirkless power he wields. Then that leap must have been to that kind of strength. It's like... it's not on par with All Might himself, of course. Excessive modifications to the body take a toll on the brain. My erasure hasn't worn off. Is this what a perfected Nomu is? Yeah, that even showed, like, that little comparison right there. Shigaraki is like a Nomu. He's just a Nomu, a really intelligent Nomu doing all for one's bidding right now. That's really all he is right now. Just a little, I don't know. What was it? Henchman, a super-powered henchman. A sidekick. Yeah, there you go. A villain sidekick. But monster... wait. Alright, Endeavor just yeeted Shigaraki into the ground. Shigaraki's just getting beat right now. He doesn't care. It's just like, do whatever you want with me. I'm just going to get back up. You'll be fine here. Mr. Aizawa Mr. Aizawa's down there right now. That's right, he's blocking Shigaraki's quirk. Wait, Gran Torino, this is... alright, it would have been nice if you dropped us off a little closer. Wait, old timer. The guy who knows your secret, right? Toshinori told me about it. This is the closest you should get, Bakugo. That guy's speed is faster than you can imagine. The number of people who can pursue him is limited. Our communications are blocked, and what's more, he moves around with almost complete freedom. We had to put... because he's liberated. Of course he's going to be free. Sorry, I had to clap for myself right there. That wasn't a very good joke, so I had to clap for myself, because I know none of you actually clapped for it yourselves. We had to put pressure on him, get him away from the people. Get him away from the people and into Eraser's line of sight. It's already showing results. I'm going back to this translation is wonky. I'm going back to B Eraser's B Eraser's leg. Okay, B Eraser's legs. I get it. Okay. That's not actually wonky. It makes sense. Are you saying we should just hide? It seems like that guy's gotten All for One's quirk transplanted into him. If you end up losing One for All, consider that the worst outcome. Pretty much, yeah. If he gets All for One and One for All, he's pretty much broken. I was going to make a Three Musketeers joke, but I feel like everyone in the fandom has made that joke before, so I'm just not going to. It's just one person. If we can't take him out here, then what good is this Age of Heroes for? Ooh, wait, is that the Nomus? Wait. Okay, so the Nomus are actually still alive. Thank you. Because I was so triggered that the Nomus were just kind of getting, like, they were just not fodder. Well, yeah, they were kind of foddery. You know, I was so disappointed because that high end fight with Endeavor was so hype, you know. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, yes. Give us more high ends. That I need more. And then this arc happened and they all kind of became fodder. But thankfully they're coming back. Thankfully they're actually still a threat. But Nomu, how did they survive? What a pain. Hey, number one, was it supposed to be the other hand? I'll raise it when it's back. Sorry. Shigaraki annihilated this man. And he's doing the pose. Oh my, I love Shigaraki now. Oh my god. I think I've said this before, but when the series first started, didn't really care about Shigaraki, but he's become such a good character now. My mic is like shaking. I'm so scared it's gonna like fall. But yeah, he's so cool now. It's so convenient that his pants haven't been torn off. His shirt has been torn off, his cape, but the pants stay on. I guess this is a shonen. We can't have Undead Unluck has the main character running around with his out, so why can't Shigaraki, a literal villain, do it? Since I gained control of the spread of my decay after I woke up, I tried to control it so that it wouldn't spread to the Nomu capsules, but it didn't work out for all of them. Okay. Won't these guys just suddenly go out of control? Of course not. They'll only move once an electric current flows through them. It's just a tap from this device here. Once they wake up, they're programmed to move only on your orders. Okay. Some servants befitting of the king of villains. Yes. Oh my god. I'm loving this so much. All for One. I hope he never comes back. He's not interesting. I don't care about him. Shigaraki, just keep him as the villain, man. He's so cool. Sorry, I'm just like really hyped up right now. I'm just... I love Shigaraki so much. Some servants befitting of the king of villains. As expected of my friend's disciple, he saved the high-end... Okay, they were activated by an induced current from his radio waves. He's gotten only smarter. He's gotten more intelligence. Though these ones haven't even reached the testing phase. They can't think for themselves, but their strength is higher quality than the others. You could call them nearly high ends. Semi-high ends. So they're mid ends, actually. There you go. Mid ends. Two of those beasts are going straight for Eraser. You two hide. The worst outcome? Looking at things, you should also consider seeing it from my side. You're a hindrance, Eraserhead. He's actually about to be dequirked. If he gets me, it'll be impossible to stop him. I still have to watch over you until the day you graduate and become heroes. I still have to watch over them. The one who's a hindrance is you. Plus Ultra Aizawa? Okay, we got Deku running in. Of course he's gonna run in. He's probably like, I wonder if he's like faster than Lita, or how do you pronounce his name? Ida? I never learned how to pronounce his name. Because like I read the manga, I don't watch the anime, and so I never actually heard these names like spoken. So I don't know how to pronounce like a good chunk of these names. But is he faster than Mr. Flash now? Mr. Rocket Legs? I'm assuming he is. And he's only at 30% now. He really is beastly. But the end of the chapter, Mr. Aizawa. This time, it's our turn to save you. I won't let you steal anything. Okay. It's so sweet seeing Bakugo say that. Like, he's saying it, well, hold in 17 minutes, but he's saying it, like, with a really bad face and everything, but his words are just so sweet. We're gonna save you this time, Mr. Aizawa. Like, he really cares. Like, I love that. He's acting like he acts like a total, but deep down inside, he's a hero. And I love that. He reminds me a bit like Vegeta. Vegeta still occasionally acts like, but he genuinely cares about everyone now. But yeah. Chapter finished. I still think there's a chance of Aizawa getting dequirked. Like, imagine Shigaraki with the ability to shut off quirks. Holy, yeah, he's probably gonna maybe die? Because Shigaraki with the ability to shut off quirks just with sight, he's unbeatable at that point. It's all done. So I don't think he's going to get his quirk stolen. Shigaraki might still have some remaining quirk erasing bullets. He could use his little air cannons on his hands. I think those are what the little holes are for. He could use those to shoot the bullets. That's a theory that I read. I didn't come up with that myself because I'm not big-brained enough. But, you know, what's going to happen to Aizawa? This is like an actual interesting thing to think of. I'll try to make a review this time. I keep saying I'm going to make a review, but I never do it. I'm going to try to actually do one this time. But yeah, if you like the video, like it. If you really like the video, subscribe. And if you really like the video, share it with someone else so that they can watch it. Bye.